Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to Angry Fan Sports. Subscribe to the channel with the content. Share the video, hype the video, spread the word. Angry Fan Sports is here. So the Indiana Fever are hosting the Seattle Storm today. Ezzy's not playing. Malanga's not playing. It's over with. We're going to win this game. I'm not worried about no Kalu Samuelson. I'm not worried about Heidemann. Flage's going to ball out because she's playing against Clark. That's it. She got a personal little thing going on from college with Clark. You see what I'm saying? So we shouldn't lose this game. The only way we can lose this game is if we start our bench. That's it. This is like playing against the Connecticut Sun. Maybe I shouldn't use that example because we actually lost to the Connecticut Sun last season. And, all right, never mind. Still, we should be winning this game. So I don't want you moonwalking and backtracking about how good of a coach Stephanie White is because we beat the Seattle Storm. All right? We're 1-2 just like them. It's disgusting and making my stomach turn knowing that we are under 500 already 3 games into the season. All right? We got a serious problem here. And I'm glad to see everybody's foot is all up on Stephanie White's neck where it needs to be. Okay? We got to figure this out here. We came and got a coach who clearly wanted the spotlight. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Because I see the disconnect with Clark and Cece. I already know what it is. And I've been saying it on my other channel that got deleted. I've been saying it, right? Bro, Stephanie White wants to win her way. You know why? Because she has such a disgusting, terrible college record at Vanderbilt when she was like 43-86. Like, she's trying to erase that. She doesn't want to win a championship and people say, oh, it's because of Clark. She wants to win a championship and they say it's because of her. Period. This is why she's pushing Kelsey. This is why she's doing all this weird things. She don't want the credit to go to Clark. She definitely exposed herself at the press conference yesterday, after the Washington game. She exposed herself. They asked her about what her thoughts was about Caitlin Clark. She tried to make it about the whole team. We already know if that was a question about Kelsey or AB or Ty Harris, anybody, she would have been glazing them on her knees, slobbing them up and down. Because it was Clark, she could not do it. She could not do it at all. She knew the world was watching, and she still tried to disregard Clark having 17 points, dropping 7 threes, being the only reason why we made it to overtime. Under her watch, you got to understand, she looked stupid. When she put Clark on the bench, we were up by like 13. Next thing you know, she's calling a timeout. We're up by 1. That was her fucking doing. Period. You can't blame that on nobody else. She sat there and watched that league shrink, ain't call a timeout, don't know what to do. Next thing you know, we down by 12-13. Clark had to go off. She had to go Iowa mode for us to win. We was not going to win if Clark didn't do that, and she can't stand that. She wants to be known as a coach, as all coaches do. This is why you got to give Lisa Blue the credit. Lisa Blue ain't try to make Clark play her way. I'm glad Clark ain't go to UConn, because Gino would have been controlling her. We wouldn't have this Clark here. So much respect goes to Lisa Blue from me for acknowledging the type of player that Clark is and letting her do her thing. Kelsey, I don't have a problem with you, for real. I get it. You've been here for 9 years. You was here when there's about 5 people in the stands. Nobody cared about y'all. You couldn't get past 10 wins by yourself. You need Aaliyah Boston to come as a rookie to hit 13 wins. You got to understand, this isn't your team. You the vet of this team, but you're not the star of this team. You have a superstar higher than you, and it might be hard for you to grasp it, but for real, it shouldn't be that hard if you ask me. Look at your record. Look at your track record. It's disgusting. It's terrible. You've been losing your whole career, and I'm just being honest here. The Cards played how they played. You got somebody here who's a bigger star than you. Deal with it. If you actually want to ever win a championship, deal with it. Because I would hate for you to have went through college and went through the whole WNBA and you don't got 1 championship ring. Clark gonna get hers, regardless. You're the one at the end of your motherfucking rope. All right? Ain't nobody gonna care about you going to Project B like that. We don't even hear about Project B no more. Nobody cares about that. Get with the program. I feel like you, Aaliyah, and Cece all need to come to terms yourselves, and then y'all all go to Stephanie White because she's in denial. She looks fucking retarded. She made herself look crazy up there. Everybody's bombing on her. She's actually trending right now. She's actually trending. There's no way she's going to stay on. The whole front office probably about to get fired because y'all are allowing this. Stephanie White really shouldn't be here no more. I keep trying to tell y'all. Them injuries, they saved her last season. All right? She used them injuries as an excuse as for why the Indiana Fever weren't where they were supposed to be. She was already doing stupid bonehead plays before all these injuries occurred. She was. Y'all just ignored that part and looked at the playoffs where they got past the first round. And here's the thing nobody even thinks about, right? Let's hypothetically say they did beat the Aces and made it to the finals. They would have played who? Phoenix? They was going to lose. Like, what are we talking? Alyssa Smith and DeWanna Bonner, the same person who robbed us, right? That she knew was probably going to rob us. She probably knew that already. She's never really talked about it, notice that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if DeWanna Bonner gave us some money under the table for that. But anyway, they clearly made it known they knew what she was going to do anyway. The same way Kelsey's a one-trick pony in scoring, Stephanie White is a one-trick pony when it comes to coaching. She has one system, motion offense. That's it. That's not a real system. That's just everybody passing the ball. That ain't no real. She doesn't know how to set plays like that. Let's be all the way real. She's giving the ball in crunch time to the wrong person. There's no way Clark shouldn't have taken that last shot, okay? And then it should have went to Kelsey. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Now, as far as Kelsey Mitchell goes, I'm going to be honest with you. Kelsey, I'm expecting you to have about 3 assists, 4 assists. I know you see what's going on. This is why it's funny. Stephanie White is so quick to say, yeah, block out the internet. Oh, don't worry about the internet. I can understand you saying that in terms of trolls, in terms of the fans saying, oh, Clark and Paige, they're going back and forth about that. Clark and Reese, they're going back and forth about that. In terms of that, I can see you saying ignore them. However, us Caitlin Clark fans, let's just keep it all the way real, because I definitely consider myself a Caitlin Clark fan. If she goes to Portland Fire, I'm getting me a Portland Fire jersey. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We calling out bullshit that we see. We ain't trolling. I think she wants them to stop looking at the internet because she knows she getting dragged. So now she don't want y'all to watch. Because we speaking the truth over here. She's not the coach for Clark. Anybody who got named Clark and got ill intentions, you deserve to get bombed on when shit blow up in your face and you try to backstab Clark or some shit like that. Now, Kelsey, you just happen to be there. So I get it. You're just like, damn, I went from the main scorer to what? Now I'm a sidekick now? Yes. Yes. The same way Enrique's a sidekick. The same way, to be honest with you, Courtney Williams, who's fire, is a sidekick right now. Like, you got to do what they did. That's the reason why y'all made it to the playoffs your very first time in 2024. You got to understand that. There's nothing wrong with being a sidekick. You're still going to get 20, 25 points a game. They're just not going through you. Going through you isn't not going to work. See, you still think this is last season. Last season, there was a bunch of injuries, so for the most part, they had to go through you. But the fact of the matter is, Clark's not hurt no more. So play your position. You trying to win or you trying to get stats? Which one is it? Well, it can't be about stats because you don't get them. Let's be real here. Which is why I'm anticipating you getting 3-4 assists because you see what's going on. It don't make no sense for you to be playing no fucking 25, 30 minutes a game and you can't even get 1 assist. You are a selfish basketball player. And people like saying, oh, well, she's a shooting guard. So what? Stop acting like shooting guards can't get assists. That's stupid to even say. That just means you're running up. You don't even get fouls like that. I watched you last game let somebody just spin right past you and crunch time and OT and score. You did nothing. I'm just saying, you know you're a one-trick pony, so I would be chilling. Clark Clay don't got a problem with you, so just ride the wave. Aaliyah Boston is riding the wave. Let me tell you something, bro. Aaliyah Boston's a talented player. She look way better with Clark on that court. She don't look like she worth no goddamn $6.4 million without Clark. Do she? Do she? Out there getting 1 rebound in the first half, out there getting out-rebounded by Clark because you over here by the three-point line trying to jack up some threes that don't nobody really want to see you shoot. You're too big for that. We already have guards for that. Why do we need you shooting that? I'm just saying, bro. I see what's going on. Keep your foot on Stephanie White's neck. Keep your foot on Kelly and Amber's neck. Now Aaliyah Boston is hurt. This whole time we've been saying, why we getting all these guards? You weren't about guards being hurt, and Aaliyah Boston got hurt. And that's what we was telling y'all the whole fucking time. We don't got no adequate backup big for Aaliyah Boston. Monique Billings is out there doing what she can do. Salute to her. She's starting. She's really a bench player. We made her a starter. Keep that in mind. She's a bench player. We made her a starter. And as far as people being tired, I totally get it. Clark likes to run. Y'all not used to that. This is why I'm saying, I've been saying since my last channel, this is a passion of the torch. This is the new WNBA. You're going to have a lot. Olivia Miles likes to run. Paige will run. Clark will run. Like, these new, Hannah's going to run when she gets here. Like, they're not playing this walk the ball up basketball shit that y'all been playing for the past 30 years. This old school. They're not playing that. They up and down the court. You gonna see it. You see how Tina Charles is gone? A lot are gonna be gone soon. They want to stay for the money, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna be able to keep up. When Juju get here, and I don't know what Olivia Miles is gonna do for real, for real. She can't run, so she's not in the equation. But she, she's doing her thing in college, I guess. So whatever. But y'all are gonna see the difference. Y'all are really gonna start seeing the difference soon. This young class is gonna start taking over. See, Stephanie White thinks experience trumps everything, which in certain cases is true. But I don't think she knows what she's doing here. I just don't know what she's doing here. So don't get all confused when we beat Seattle and think she knows what she's doing all of a sudden. She found her mojo. She's back to being a good No, she's not. No, she's not. She beat a team she was supposed to beat, period. But then again, I may have to cross my fingers because we just lost to Washington at home. We lost to Dallas at home. I thought we would have beat both of them teams if we want to keep it all the way real. And I want to see Clark go rogue. I want to see Clark. From now on, I want to see Clark go rogue. Hell, the way y'all look at it, Kelsey out there just shooting. She ain't getting no rebounds. She ain't getting no assists. She ain't getting no steals. She might get a steal every now and then on them doing a bad pass. She's not actually getting a steal. She's not getting no blocks. Like, as far as I'm concerned, she's out there going rogue anyway. Let's keep it all the way real. So it's like if she can go rogue, I'd rather see Clark go rogue because that's the reason why I'm watching WNBA anyway. She wasn't going rogue. She was the system. So it was supposed to be like that for her in college. Kate Martin and all of them, Gabby and all of them, they already knew that. They was cool with it. It's y'all who don't get it. And now we're fucking losing because y'all don't want to conform to it. When the fact of the matter is we seen her be the system in 2024 and it worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. She got poked in the eye by a dirty play by Disney Carrington, and guess who the coach was? The one who's saying all the time. The one who doesn't want to praise Caitlin Clark for dropping 17 points and bringing it to overtime. It's her. If we had won that game, she still would have answered that shit the same way. She wouldn't have made it about Clark. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let me know who you guys got coming up, who you think's going to win. I'm tapped in. I'm definitely going to be watching, man. Shout out to my brother, Keep the Vision. I might tap into his. I was going to go live. I'm not home yet. I'll be home tomorrow. I'm out of town. I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. I'll be out of town till the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'll be home around 1 o'clock, and we're going to start bringing out the StreamYard and start showing shit that need to be shown. I just can't do it while I'm here because I don't got my computer with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out, though. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 5K in only a matter of months. Love you guys. I'm out. 1.